Hello, Bomb Squad. Hello, everybody. Everybody been doing? This is Rico Bazaar Food. Yeah. It's been a crazy month for me. Yes. But I'm trying to get it together. So I hope everybody's doing great. You know, uh, ooh, wait a minute. What is this? Uh, oh, I gotta keep this. Hey, Leilani, how are you? How you been doing? I finally did that really smooth this time. Okay, let me see. Let's put this. What can I put? Oh, this I gotta. I guess I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Yeah, I gotta call my cousin. Wait a minute. What is this thing is still good for? Uh, oh, and I don't know because I paid for it, so I don't know. What's up, Backlash? Leon, what's going on? Miss Kim, what's going on? Hello. Um, the link is in there. Okay, wait a minute. Hello. Um, I tried them, but they just that's not a challenge. It just tastes like like ordinary candy.
They didn't say it was a challenge. They said they were throwing it at you.
I
They didn't say it was a challenge. They just said they were throwing it at you.
throwing.
Yeah.
Oh well, bring them. I eat them all up. I get you some too, Leilani,
No, thank you.
and Miss Kim,
Hey,
and
Miss.
Leon. I like to share. I like to share.
No, thank you.
Let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm not gonna look at no reels, nothing live. I'll look at that later. Miss Kim, hey, oh, I don't know what. Hold up. Uh, yeah, I'm thinking you was gonna go live yesterday, and I realized I looked at it. I said, "Oh, it's Tuesday. It's not Monday." So I just had my days all mixed up. Diesel, what's going on? Well, I seen Diesel and Leon live over on Ryan's live. So I know Ryan about to get off. So what's new with y'all? What's going on?
Hey, Diesel.
Uh, let's see if I read.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
No, I didn't go. I didn't go live Monday. I had to take care of some business with my husband, and so I
uh,
didn't do the show. it's probably for the best because I was tired that whole day.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I said, I was waiting. I said, and I'm sitting here at the laptop, and some told me, look at the date at the bottom. And I looked at it on my laptop, and I said, oh, okay, maybe. All right, let me just get off here. I turned the lights and everything off and go watch a movie.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Diva Wolf. Leon. Oh, Backlash Fisherman. Oh, that sounds like an interesting name. I got to check that channel out.
Oh yeah, great channel, a very great channel. He be doing his little dizzle in the kitchen every now and then.
I did some messing around with Nightbot. I'm gonna see if it works because on Friday I'm gonna do a show and I'm gonna have a giveaway. So and I got a new name for people to drop their link and all of that. So
Oh, okay.
we gonna see if Dropbot. I mean, it look Dropbot. If Nightbot mess over me or not.
Yeah. So I know I got a lot of challenge I have to do, and I still have to get a
Hey,
few more
DC.
things. And
Oh,
I
hey,
had
hey,
lost
Tommy.
my credit card, so I had to cancel it. Oh, I said, oh, I like, what's gonna be next? And what made it so crazy is I had bought a pizza that was on a Monday, and I told my family, I said, I don't want no pizza. Yeah, I want pizza. I don't want no pizza. I was not really into it because I'm still, not feeling too good. So I bought my pizza, but I don't know if I ever pulled my car out the slide or did I put it back in my wallet. I don't know what happened. And this old guy was sitting out looking through the window because he passed us a few times. And that's when the girl said they looked at the camera and said, he got your credit card. I said, that's all right. It's already been canceled.
Mm, mm-hmm. Hmm.
I say I do that man got it. He didn't look like he didn't want no damn pizza. What's going on? What's up, DC Kool-Aid and Lisa? How y'all both are doing? Yeah, so I'm trying to get back in the groove, doing what I need to do, but I've been so tired. So I don't know if this making me tired or
Hey, Frank.
I don't know. What's going on, Frank? How you been doing? Ryan, what's up, buddy? Hello, Rico. Good to see you. Long time no. Whatever. What? That man crazy. That man just nuts. See, you're doing too much, man. Frank. Wait a minute.
Oh, I got a new show I've been watching, Frank. Oh shoot, what's the name of it? Oh, my husband turned me on to it. It's about some Japanese. Oh, Shogun. It's pretty good.
You gonna jump up, DC? Just jump.
I she just took the word right out of my mouth.
Jump, jump.
I said, okay, all right. She already said jump.
I want a grandbaby. I want a grandbaby.
No, you don't. 'Cause you ain't gonna want to stay home to take care of it. You can be like, no, I gotta go out.
Well, I ain't got to take care of it now.
I got stuff to do.
I want to play with it and take it out shopping, and you can spend a
See,
night
in
sometime.
order to do that, you got to stay home with it.
Yeah, but I ain't gotta keep it.
No, it's not a keep thing. But it's gonna take your weekends. That's when they come spend the night.
Oh yeah, so their parents can go and enjoy themselves.
That's when you get them, was on the weekend when you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
They not trying to bring them on Wednesday.
Right. Oh, no.
Diesel said that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Shogun.
I'm looking at the series Diesel Wolf, and I think it's on FX. I can't remember what it comes on, but my husband has all kinds of ways he finds stuff, and we've been watching it episode by episode. So, but only problem is you got to be ready because you got to read it. And I'm like, so I can't be sleepy when it's time to watch it.
You mean you have to watch? You watching a movie?
Audio subtitles.
I can try. I'll see if it has it, Leilani.
It should.
Because Rico, it's all in Japanese. Yeah, well, until the men speak English, But when they talking in Japanese, and you have to read the subtitles. So I'll try that.
Oh yeah.
Look, I'm gonna flip him out if I put on audio subtitles if it's there, and then he'd be like, "What?" I'll be like, "Oh, you understand Japanese now? That's all."
I put it this way: I heard of Shogun, but I ain't never seen it.
Mm-hmm. This is like a remake of it.
It just don't sound interested.
It depends on what you like, because this is about a long time ago, probably. Well, Diesel was like in the 1800s or something, and the English was fighting with the Portuguese, and they found a way to get over there to China, and they was trying to take advantage of China, and I mean not China, Japan, and Japan's shoguns and all the people that was in charge. The shogun was like a old warrior and all that stuff, and they were serious. Shoot, they didn't care nothing about spilling no blood.
It's sword fights, Rico. You'd like it. You like a good sword fight.
I have to think about that one.
You like
in the 1800s.
You like
anything in the 1800s, and they doing movies like that.
Okay, they was cussing a lot in it. They was cussing.
It's bow and arrows and swords. You want to watch.
And they was cussing people out.
That ain't nothing. That's normal. Somebody throw a sword at you, you're gonna be cussing. You're not gonna sit there. Oh, I'm so sorry for throwing the sword. That's okay. Is everything all right?
Cussing people out.
One of the main characters in this other man was like,
"What's going on, Steve?"
Hey, Steve, like your mama such, and I was like, oh my god, and it's like, yeah, and I was over at her place the other night, and you abomination. I'm like, oh my god, they was cussing up.
See, classic. See,
yeah, Frank FX. So yeah. And then I saw this movie with Leilani. What's the girl name? Oh, her name slipped my mind. The girl name who used to be in Destiny Child that's got a movie out now.
Michelle,
but I can't remember what's her last
name. Williams.
Is it Michelle Williams? What was the other girl?
It's Michelle and shoot, what's the other girl's name?
I cannot think. Well, one of them is in it.
I think it's Michelle that's in the movie though. Mia Coppola.
Yes. Y'all check that out. It's on Netflix, y'all.
No, Kelly Rowland. That's who's in it. It's Kelly.
Thank you. I knew Michelle didn't sound right, but I wasn't sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did her thing. She did her thing.
Yeah, Michelle is in the commercial that's coming on TV.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I could get into that.
I told you.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's
I sent him a
actually
clip of it and told him
great.
to mute it, Kim, so he could see. He knows
Okay.
swords and bows and arrows.
Oh yeah, I can get into that. You throw a sword at
And
me, yeah, I'm gonna let loose. I'm gonna let you know, hey, you missed. You did not learn well. You need to sit down. Next, come on.
put it on audio subtitles, like Leilani said, if it's available. Because man, you will have to sit there and read everything and hurry up and look up and see what happened. It's like, and then you read them.
He ain't gonna listen to the words, no way. He just gonna watch.
No, I don't need to.
Okay,
movie
cool.
will just let me know. I don't care if they was talking this another.
Well, you can tell when they mad because they'll be like,
well, they always gonna say hood and be angry.
And then all the women are like,
maybe I got a fart. Excuse me. Yeah. They could sneeze all through the whole movie. I wouldn't care. As long as I get to watch it. I
remember.
Yeah, I could get into that.
There was a movie that came out. I think it was a Jet Li movie a long time ago when I was working at Blockbuster. And the whole movie wasn't subtitles. You had to read it. When I tell you 98% of the customers who rented that movie have no idea what was said because they ain't read nothing. They just watch.
That was just like
Jet Li did had a movie came out like and you had to read.
Yeah.
But it made the movie understandable. I'm like,
I can't remember what the movie was. I could picture the box, but I can't remember what the name of the movie was. But I remember that and finding out that it was in subtitles because that was one of, when you work at Blockbuster, you got 5 free movie rentals a week to watch. But that wasn't what I picked. I wasn't interested, so I ain't watched that one. I picked something else during that time. We had we had more than 5 good ones come out, so that wasn't one that I picked. So when I was asking, I was like, "Well, what was it about?" And they were like, "I don't know. It was a lot of fighting. You had to read to know what it was about, so I don't know, but it was good."
It was just a lot of fighting, right? One that I saw that was like that that I love, but you had to read it was y'all remember Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking it's the House of the Flying Daggers.
Oh.
Because it was subtitled as well, and you had to read everything, but mostly it was. I thought it was. I swear I thought there was. No, I think it was in English, but they still had it on it. I don't know. But no. You know what? Like I watch a lot of Jet Li movies, and one of them was very subtitled. Like, what's the name of that movie?
It was like one of his first ones. It was around the same time as Crouching Tiger. They came out around. Or maybe Crouching Tiger was a little bit afterwards.
Somewhere in the early 90s.
Yeah, I was still living in Houston at the Jet Li because I was working at Blockbuster in Houston at that time. It wasn't here in Oklahoma.
Okay. Yeah, so I think I know which one you're exactly talking about.
See if I can see.
The first time I knew anything about Jet Li was when he played in that movie with with Glover. And Mel Gibson.
Thank you, Ryan.
He jacked them up.
Let's see. Fist of Legend. Now that's in English. That's not subtitled, is it?
Ryan said, "Hey, everybody on the panel."
Hey.
Yeah.
Is this one in English or is it subtitled?
Oh, was it Romeo Must Die? No, that wasn't entitled.
No. It was definitely the early 90s.
Is it Fist of Legend? Is this in subtitle? I feel like this is it, but I can't tell if this is the subtitle movie.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, that I'm trying to remember that was the one where he had to fight up on top of this brick thing without falling off. Oh, it's just crazy. But that one was definitely a subtitle. That made me so mad because I'm like, look, if the words keep popping up, this movie's starting to drive me nuts.
Mm.
Because I just want to see them fight. Fight. I don't care what you're saying. I can understand that.
I think I'm gonna watch Fist of Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love martial arts movies. That's all we did as children. My older cousin was the ticket taker, not the ticket taker, but the one you buy the tickets from at the movie theater. And she used to let me and my friends in, and we would go straight up to the balcony, get our popcorn. Stuff was so much cheaper then. Shoot, you could eat the whole day there. Popcorn, get in, hot dog, drink for like $3 or $4.
Mm.
And that's all we watched. All them kung fu movies when they had 2 and 3 together. Remember y'all? Do y'all remember those? Or y'all too young to remember those?
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like them though. I was tortured with them, so I don't care for. Because I had 2 uncles and a daddy who were all teenagers, and that's what they was into. So that was my Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
So.
But if it had been a double feature with something you wanted to see, you would have been all right.
If it was something I wanted to see, yeah, not that I was being forced to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I just got issues with movies. It's not the movies, it's what they be selling.
Yeah, Frank.
Everything they put in there. Why would you eat popcorn? All that's doing is just disturbing your ears because you want to pay attention to the movie and somebody
Popcorn doesn't make that sound, but chips do.
I think nachos is louder than popcorn or them doggone pickles. Them people smacking on a pickle. Can you hush? Go somewhere with that.
And some theaters have real food. I mean, they just you know,
They
give
got
you everything.
good chicken tenders and everything.
yeah, they got. I mean, everything making noise.
No, I'm more annoyed with the Slurpees and the pickle smacking. Because then they got the Slurpee and they going and trying to make the thing go up and down and get some more juice and they no, go get you a soda.
That reminds me when I bring my can of pop in the movie theater, I wait till they get loud and then I open it.
No, I actually do remember some stuff. Frank, it's just the idea when you go to these places, they serve everything. It makes noise.
Look what Frank said. I remember going to the movie with my papa. It might not have been hot, but it was good, huh?
I miss the drive-in movies. That's what I miss.
The what movie?
Drive-in.
Oh, yes.
Me and my god brother, we'd get on the roof of the car. They brought us the blanket. We spread the blanket on top of the car, and we'd get on the roof, and we'd be laying up there watching while my godparents would be in the car.
Smooching. Yeah.
They might have been, I don't know. We couldn't see them because we was on top of the car, but we had a good old time. We could pick whatever movie we wanted, and we'd get on the roof, and they'd stay in the car.
Yeah, those was a lot of and you know
a lot of movies we shouldn't have been looking at our age, but we sure was watching. And you got a lot of double and triple features when you went to the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Because you'd see, what was it? You see, Fright Night always came on before whatever scary movie you was watching. And then when that was over, they would show, what's that other little scary movie? Either Twilight Zone or Crypt something. I don't remember what it's called.
I know
Oh,
about
Tales
that.
from
It's
the
just I
Crypt.
never been
No, that was a
to
TV show.
one.
No, it was a movie. Oh, Creep Show.
Oh, okay.
Creep Show.
Now remember that. Let's all go to
Oh
the
no.
lobby.
Yeah,
Let's
I
all
was
go
there
to
one.
the
That
lobby.
Final Destination. I think Final. What's the name of that movie?
There's a whole bunch of
Final.
movies. Final Destination.
What I know they got a lot of
Now
parts,
there's
but
the
I
truth.
went through a drive-through
And
movie thing. And I got up out of there. I said, nope, I don't ever want to go ever again.
Why?
They made that extra scary. No, no.
How is it making it extra scary?
And I just didn't like it. Okay.
But how did it make it extra scary?
The movie was scary. That movie was scary.
But that had
People
nothing to do
dying
with
on rides at a roller coaster, and
But
we
that
at a
didn't
movie.
have anything to do with the drive-through. Like the movie was scary.
That
period.
don't have. But it was. You have to understand that ejector. I remember trees and that, and it. No, nope.
So they don't have
It just wasn't for me.
that don't have nothing to do with. You can't blame the theater for Final
I can play
Destination.
whatever I want.
Wherever you watched it, you were gonna be scared. Wherever you watched it, you were gonna be scared. It didn't matter.
Frank
I could
shaking
get on
his
it.
head.
You could have been in the theater. You would have been scared because stuff was happening in buildings in the movie. You could have been at the circus because stuff was happening at the circus in the movie. It didn't matter where you saw it. It was gonna be Final Destination wherever it was. Final Destination follows you wherever you go because it's your final destination.
Oh, you really didn't get it now. You really didn't get it.
I just didn't like
I
it.
find them scary because I knew exactly what was going to happen all the time. You knew what was happening. You knew exactly what was going to happen. But I can tell you movies like that, but that's not the first one that I've seen. Final Destination is not the first because I've seen movies from when I was a kid. They always, in the scary movie, show them 18-wheelers with the logs or the pipes or the poles slamming on their brake in front of somebody's car and something fly out and decapitate somebody. That is what terrifies me that's the only thing I'm scared of on the highway. When you're doing truck get in front of me and you got freaking trees on the back or pipes, don't get in front of me. Move.
That's right.
You not in front of me.
And it's another one too, because I did went to go and watch it. This was on Florida. Drive through with the cars and all, but we want to sit on top of the hood and all that. Everything was great. Remember the movie The 13 Ghosts?
No.
Well, that put chills all through my damn body.
I've never seen 13 Ghosts.
Ooh,
I
the
saw
13.
it at the drive-in theater. So I watched a movie about a drive-in at a drive-in.
They had 13 Ghosts.
Rico, I thought you saw him at the gas kid at the drive-through. You said drive-through.
Yeah, he keeps saying drive-through. It's not a drive-through. It's a drive-in.
Or drive-in, drive-through. That's all the same thing.
Drive-through mean you never stop. You keep rolling. I ain't never seen no drive-through movie because how you watch. The movie got to be coming with you some kind
All
of
I do, I say I ain't never going back to keep watching the movie. Saying we can't do this.
Yes, it was, Frank. Yeah, it was good back in the day. Yep.
And then that was when you could bring your own
driving. Okay, it makes sense.
Had the food hidden while you drove through to pay, and then once you got up front, you could pull out all the snacks and drinks.
Yeah. Yeah, my aunt had a station wagon, and you know where that tire is down in the bottom.
Pull that seat back and get the stuff.
Our stuff would be down up in there. And sometimes we would have people, you know, when I was.
There'd be people in the trunk too, because they charge per person in the car.
Yeah. Or we would put them down in the floor in the back and act like we just sitting there and our feet would be on top of them.
Yep. You get there and get on up to where you're gonna park it, and then A whole clown circus worth of people pile out the car.
Yeah. One of my friends said, he said, why I got to be on the floor? Why? Because you ain't got no money. Therefore, I'm not going on the floor and I'm paying for a ticket.
I'm trying to think, what else did we watch there? I saw Vamp. Oh, we saw the first Back to the Future at the drive-in.
I can't remember what I saw. You got a good memory.
I saw E.T. at the Real Theater.
Oh, I saw the first Star Wars at the Real Theater. I remember. Our school went down there. I remember that.
We watched a lot of. We saw mainly scary stuff at the drive-in. We saw Howling, several different Howlings. I think it was always scary stuff at the theater, at the drive-in.
Well, my mother was abusive because she took me to the movie theater because she didn't have anybody to keep me to see The Exorcist, and I turned around in the seat and had my popcorn. People were screaming and everything.
It makes me remember the time my cousin was supposed to be taking me trick-or-treating, and instead she went and picked up a boyfriend and took us to the dang porn movie.
Ooh!
It made me sit backwards in the theater.
Crisscross applesauce, right?
My boyfriend watched porn. And then when we were done, when it was time to go home, did you have fun? No!
No! Did you sit with your legs crossed and did they give you a big box of popcorn?
I didn't even have no popcorn. I was facing backwards at the other people in the theater. Nothing. No soda, no popcorn.
No, I would have told on them. Did you tell? I would have told.
Oh, I always told them. Nothing ever happened to her.
Oh man.
I didn't specifically say she took me to see porn, though. I didn't say it was porn. I just said she made me sit backwards in the movie theater.
Wow.
I didn't explain to them what was on the screen because I could still see what was on the screen because I'm facing the projector.
Oh my goodness. Oh baby, and she looking up at the projector. Everybody probably look at that child. Look, how did you get you in there?
I couldn't stare at the people. That was rude.
That was
at people who they busy trying to look at porn and I'm gonna look at them. No, I had to look up.
I'd be looking.
It was a women in prison movie.
If you had told your mother porn, I would have went down there and y'all let my baby come up in here. I'm closing this whole place down. Now I'm gonna own it. How about that?
But you know, back then I'm old, so back then there wasn't a rule. If a kid was with an adult, they let him in. I've been in bars, I've been in clubs, I've been in liquor stores. You know, they didn't care back then. As long as you was with the adult, they didn't care.
I know. They used to let kids buy cigarettes, remember? Out the machine. Wow.
Because I have definitely been in many clubs with my mama up until the club closed. I've been in clubs 2 a.m.
Yeah.
My mom had a friend who owned one club and they had a little arcade next door.
Mm-hmm.
She would have them unlock the arcade and let me in and rig the games so the games would play. And then they would lock me back in and they would be over into the club until the club closed.
Oh, wow.
I'm by myself in the game room next door just playing Pac-Man and stuff. That's why I'm a gamer right now. That's why I like video games. Because my childhood was spent next door to the club playing video games while the adults was over there getting drunk.
Yeah.
From the age about 2 until 5, I was in the club every night.
Wow.
I was in the club.
In the club.
If I was in Houston, my mom was.
I
was in the club. Now, if I was with Granny, we was outside. It was still folks getting drunk everywhere, you know, but they was inside. The kids had to be outside, you know, out of grown folks' business.
What were you, Frank, eating ice cream cone? That's the first thing parents will give you. Go on and eat that and sit right there. Why they doing something different? I'm like, you be wanting to
Now
know
we,
what they
you know,
really
ice
look
cream
at.
cone, that ain't it. They gonna give you, they might give you some peanut butter and jelly, some cheese and crackers until you go sit down over there.
Look, my mother was smart. She said that sometimes she would need something like some shoes or a new skirt or something like that. And she was a little girl, and she said that she knew that her father, she was the oldest out of three. She said she knew her father was seeing this woman, you know, so she would be looking for him. And then she would go to the bar and walk up in there and go right up under the table. You know how kids do, and sit right in the middle of them. Daddy, Daddy, I need some shoes. And the lady would be like, "Who? Oh, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. Oh, well, what are you gonna do about it? Baby, you know, let me talk to you later. Oh, well, I'll get it, and yeah, and I need some paper, and I need some this, and I need some that. Okay, why don't you go home? No, I need it now.
Frank,
Frank
I
said
was in
in
school
school
in church
and
when I
church.
was school in church age. I said between the ages of 2 and 5 before school started.
Yeah. So that's how she would get her stuff, and then her sister and brother would be like, "Well, how come you didn't get enough for us?" But y'all should have came.
Oh,
And then he would tell a lie. I'll marry you in a minute, baby, but my wife won't give me a divorce. Like, oh, yes, you will.
He ain't asked for one.
No, you sure didn't, because he didn't want to be with them women that wanted to use them. And, you know, that was way back in the day before women even thought about divorcing somebody, you know.
Yeah, because women didn't have no choice.
Right.
They didn't have no money.
I couldn't go nowhere as a child. And so, like, they was born, like, let me see. She was born in 1912, and he was born in 1905. Yeah, that give you an idea, you know, how old they were. This was, like, way back in the day. And then in the 70s, she had got her a little boyfriend, and they never got divorced. The man would come by and court her, you know, and everything. And the neighborhood told on it, and he gonna come to the house when they talking about, now, you know, I've been hearing things, you know, that don't look right for a married woman. And that's when my grandmother cussed him out. She had never cussed before in front of nobody.
Yep, I bet she did.
What? Oh, that don't look right. Oh, okay, let me tell you something. And I can't say it on here.
Mm-hmm. Frank, that's the point. As a child, you think that's where I wanted to be? No, that's where I was drugged to. As a child, you don't have a choice. You go where you sent to. That's where I was sent to.
no, I did.
Can I please come get locked up in the game room? Not a single time in my life did I ever ask for that.
Yeah,
Not
right.
a single time. Is that an olive?
Yeah.
What's in it?
What it's got mango
Feta
habanero mixed with cheese.
I would try that.
It's good too.
Do they come in a jar, or how do they come?
Came,
Can or something?
no, it came
Oh,
in like this.
okay, I'm gonna look for those.
I'm not allowed to have green olives no more.
Oh no, what, you became allergic to it?
I'd had a food intolerance test done to
Mhm.
see what stuff I needed to avoid, and green olives and olive oil was one of them on my list. And I love olives, but I can still have black olives. It didn't say anything about the purple. I'm wondering about the purple because I love olives.
Well, I want to go back to Buc-ee's, and I can't.
Who's that?
The
Bucky.
store, Bucky's.
Bucky.
Oh, you forgot. There you go. Yeah, it's the gas station from heaven.
Pimento. That's the green olive with the pimento in it.
Mhm. I like the black olives with the seeds in them.
Don't they have?
We had a black olive with a seed. The purple olive got a seed.
Which ones do they have in those Olive Garden salads? Are they black?
Black.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Mhm.
I like those. And they have them at Subway sliced up.
You know they don't actually grow black, right? Like it's a process that turns them black.
No, I didn't know that.
It's a chemical that they put them in that
Okay.
turn them that color. They're
I
not
don't
actually
know.
black.
I don't want no more.
So I have a feeling like the black olive is just the green olive, but whatever that process is, whatever I'm not supposed to have, it's taken away with the process of turning black.
Yeah,
But
because
I
I
want
know.
the purple olive because I'm like, what about the purple? It also said I couldn't have doggone celery. I'm like, say what?
Oh shit. Mhm.
I'm Creole. Everything I cook starts off with the Trinity.
Yeah, right.
And now they tell me I can't have celery? Wait a minute.
That'd be hard. What would you substitute salary for?
I said maybe a leek.
Oh,
Got the same
okay.
kind of shape and crisp. So maybe
Yeah, and they got that same as the salary taste to it slightly.
yeah. Or what's the red one called?
Um,
What is that red looking one called? They make strawberry pie with it. Rutabaga.
Rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Rhubarb kind of has the same crisp and look too.
mm. Hmm.
I'm gonna order me some. I had some sassafras tea decades ago, and I never saw it anyplace else. But I think I'm gonna check out Amazon and get some. It
I
had a
never
good
had
taste. to it.
sassafras tea, but when I was in Taiwan, I was drinking sarsaparilla,
Uh-huh.
which is like root beer, but it's made from sassafras.
Okay, I had that at Buc-ee's. They had at the soda fountain. They had the sarsaparilla.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know why I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
sarsaparilla.
was trying them all out, Leilani. I was just like,
Yeah, that's what I had in Taiwan. In Taiwan, like they have, you can get a Coke, you can get a Pepsi, you can get a Sprite. But like those are none of the sodas I ever really cared for. I like cream soda, I like root beer, and my uncle was like, well, here, this is the only thing I can get you is gonna be close to what you like. So he gave me the sarsaparilla. And it's not bad. I did like it.
Mm.
I wonder if this in concentrate. They have something called Pappy's sassafras tea, but it's in a 12-ounce bottle, and it's $8. Let me see.
So it's like concentrate.
That's what I'm getting ready to find out because I ain't gonna get it if it ain't. Oh yeah, it's concentrate. Let's see how much it makes. Do, 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 do. 12 cups.
Frank, I ain't gonna be able to do the. I had to think about that. The cake and gravy. I don't think that'll go. I think that'll go left on my stomach. So I will not be doing that one.
When did he say that one? I don't even remember that. Cake and gravy. What kind of cake?
I don't know what type of cake, but either way it goes. With gravy, that probably twitch your stomach all every direction.
I mean, did he specify what kind of gravy? Because you can kind of cheat with that, though. Because I can tell
Well,
you the cake and gravy that my granny used to make that she loved.
I don't know. He just said cake and gravy, so I don't.
Okay, well,
I
since
don't.
he didn't specify, my granny would make a pound cake and then
Uh
she made chocolate gravy and she put that warm chocolate gravy on that pound cake and she would tear it up.
Mm.
oh, you know what? I can't. I know how to make chocolate gravy. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I still do it then. All right.
Since he didn't specify
That is true. He did specify. So
chocolate
yeah.
gravy. Because that is a thing that exists. That is very popular in the South, some chocolate gravy.
I got some chocolate wine.
You got some chocolate wine.
Hmm.
How come you ain't sharing it?
Ain't nobody getting that. Even the grill master ain't getting that.
Any gravy.
He
Okay.
said any
Got
gravy, chocolate gravy.
you.
That's one
Mhm.
of the few things that my granny ever fixed that I don't know how to make. I don't know how to make her chocolate gravy, and I don't know how to make her chicken and dumplings that was in the oven. She had two different versions of chicken dumplings. The one on the stove, I know how to do that. And then there was
Mhm.
one that came out of a casserole dish in the oven. I have no clue how she made that. It was my favorite, but I
Oh.
have no clue how she did it. Because
Mm.
those were the two things
Um.
she made those two items so fast. I never ever caught her making it, especially the gravy. Because we would be sitting in the living room watching TV, watching the news, talking or whatever. And all of a sudden she'd get up and walk in the kitchen and she wouldn't be in there more than maybe 5 minutes, like the amount of time it would normally take her to make her coffee. And that's usually
Mhm.
what I would assume she was doing, getting her some coffee. But all of a sudden here she come back with a bowl of ice cream and hot chocolate on it. And I'm like, what's that? Oh, I just made it. It's on the stove.
Mm.
But how'd you make it? It's on the stove. But how'd you make it, Granny? What you make it with? It's on the stove. It's some on the stove. You can get some. No, how do you make it? It's on the stove. Like she would never. And I go look. She be like, it's right there on the counter and on the stove. You see? And like it would just be a box of Hershey's cocoa powder.
Mhm.
But
Oh
what
yeah.
did you do with that? Like this is not just cocoa powder that you got in this pan. Like something's happened. Something was added to cocoa powder, and I never, ever, ever got an explanation of what that was. It was just it's some on the stove. Go ahead and get you some. I gotta eat my ice cream.
All I know, when I used to watch my aunt make it, is just three ingredients, and it's real quick.
It was
So
real quick. I know that much. It's butter, cocoa, and what? What's the other ingredient? Is it milk? What is it?
it's milk. I think it a couple tablespoons, and you whip it.
Frank, what she was telling me was leave me alone so I can eat my ice cream. That's what she was telling me.
Either milk or heavy cream. You got a choice between them two.
If I would have ever thought about it outside of when she was eating some to ask her how to make it, she probably would have told me. But it was never something I even thought about having until she had it in front of her. And that's when I'm like, oh, I forgot that existed. How you make that? It's on the stove. It's right there by the stove. It's on the stove. Like she even one time. Okay, so one time she accidentally mixed up. It was for Memorial Day. So my granny, every holiday, my granny, cooked a bunch of stuff every single holiday. So Memorial Day was always a barbecue, and she'd make several desserts. So this particular Memorial Day, she was made four. Was it no three? She made three different cakes. One cake was supposed to be a regular like pound cake, like a yellow cake. And then there was one that was supposed to be a chocolate chip cake. And then there was supposed to be a fruit cake, a fruity thing. Well, when she was making it, when she went to make her toppings, she mixed up which topping went on which cake. So the chocolate chip cake, she poured bananas all over. Like she made like this banana topping, like it was sliced up fresh bananas and like cream and something. So just like this banana ganache. She poured that all over the chocolate chip cake. And then she made her chocolate gravy, and that got poured all over the regular yellow cake, the pound cake. And then the other one, she had me put whipped cream and blueberries and stuff all over it, for Memorial Day.
Mm.
Well, the chocolate was supposed to go on the chocolate chip cake, not the banana stuff. So it ended up being a chocolate banana cake, which was kind of weird. But my daddy ate the whole cake.
You chocolate and bananas? Hey, give me that cake.
He ate the whole cake. And it was funny because when he was eating, he was like, "This is weird. This is real strange. What is this, Mama?" She's like, "I don't know. I mixed up what I was doing." And he's like, "This is strange, but it's good." And he ate the whole damn cake. But that was, one other time when she made chocolate. I still didn't catch it because like she mixed it up real quick. I wasn't in there. I was outside putting something on the pit and came back and there's the gravy.
Because it'd be an honor if you could get half of the recipes. Because, man, I know there's a lot of recipes I had missed out. Like,
I can make pretty much everything else that my granny made. If she made it, while I was around, I can make it. But those two items, I have no idea what she did. I was never in the kitchen.
You just know it's something to do with cocoa powder.
Yeah, because that would still be sitting there. The Hershey's cocoa would still be sitting there on the counter, but nothing else. Wasn't no butter container there, wasn't no cream there. Nothing else would be sitting there. I'd be like, "Is there flour in it? What, like, what you put?"
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. Either milk.
My granny almost never had cream, so it wouldn't have been cream. It would have been canned milk. She cooked with canned milk, so it would have been canned milk or buttermilk. Those would be the two milks that she would have been using.
Mm.
She never, ever, ever bought heavy whipping cream. Once in a blue moon, she might buy some half and half, but for the most part, my granny always used evaporated milk.
Oh, okay.
All of her baking, all of her cooking.
That is right.
She liked
it
closest to straight from the cow,
Yeah. That canned milk is not so bad.
No, it's just they take the extra water out that they add in the stove. If you get milk straight out of a cow, it's gonna taste more like that canned milk than it does what you get from the grocery store.
Right.
You can take canned milk, put it in the fridge, and let it get good and cold, and put the mixer in there and beat it up, and you can make whipped cream.
Oh yeah, that'd be beautiful.
You can make whipped cream.
Oh, I couldn't find that Jello. So the only one I know it was on Amazon, and I just still have to get it from off there.
Amazon and Whole Foods and Sprout. Any other health stores, you'll be able to find it in, where they have a bigger section of gluten-free animal free, blah blah blah. If you go to any of them places, that's where you'll find it.
Okay, I could go to the Whole Food store because we have one.
Because it don't have to be that brand, I just know you need,
Right.
the non-animal gelatin.
Yeah. Because when I had bought the fluff after I had a hard time, it yeah, I better just go ahead and speak on this one here. So I had on the list it say Nutty Flutter. So I'm in the aisle. What the girl told me, going aisle 9. I said, okay, you'll be able to see it. So I'm like, I don't see nothing. It say Nutty Flutter. Excuse me. Do you know what Anybody know what Nutty Flutter is? They said no. They was there helping me trying to find this jar of Nutty Flutter.
But you wasn't looking for Nutty Flutter. You was looking for marshmallow.
But okay, hold up. But that's where it come in at. So this one guy came down the aisle and he said, "How can we help you?" I'm looking for Nutty Flutter. He said, "Man, we don't got Nutty Flutter, but we got Flutter marshmallows and peanut butter." I said, "Oh, well, I need that." Then I said, "Make sure it don't that don't carry pork." So he gave me the one that don't carry the pork in it. So it was just a few of them. So I grabbed the last two, and I said I could do something with it. But all that time, I'm all up and down that aisle. I don't see no flood or nothing. What the heck is?
You gotta make
Man,
the Nutter yourself. Making the Fluffernutter. You can't buy
Leilani.
it. You can't buy it. You gotta make it.
And then I realized how bad I don't like Walmart. Walmart is too crowded. It's too big. It's complicated. I'm gonna start just
That's why I have mine
if I
delivered.
gotta get anything out of Walmart, I'm just gonna order it and they just get it themselves and bring it to me.
Yeah. That's why I have my stuff
I don't
delivered.
never want to shop in there no
Especially
more.
since the pandemic.
It was
Now
complicated.
they really only got one register open, or you got to go stand in line to do self checkout. And then on every aisle, it's just people standing in the way. Be them and all their neighbors having a whole meet and greet in the middle of the aisles, just in the way. No, move.
In there,
Just
the
blocking
whole
just.
the whole time the whole entire family in one line. Like, are y'all buying something? No, I said once y'all stand to the side, let so the ugh,
We
I
all want
said
to
I can't
stand
be
right.
in there. Yeah, it that became a problem. Now and I see what my aunt be saying. I like Walmart, but it's too big. It's too big and it's complicated.
It's not the bigness, because my favorite store in Houston is the big
Because I
HEB, and
got to
just it's way bigger than Walmart.
that
But they ain't got all them dang people crowded up in there.
the who?
They got all the registers open. Look, DC got off the floor. Did you jump up?
Yeah. No. She crawled to a chair and got herself up. Well, she got Charles to help her.
Charles ain't there. She babysitting the baby. She said, hell no.
A crawl chair and got up.
She said she used a
He said,
recliner.
hell no.
I gotta go in there and get on the floor so I can cut Maggie's hair. It's time for a haircut.
Uh-oh. He'll let you do that?
Oh, he don't like it, but he ain't got no choice.
No, okay.
He need a haircut in the bath. And I'm hoping that the cold is finally gone.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
we've
I'm
been
back,
working
y'all.
it out waiting for the cold to go.
I gotta do something, so I'm gonna drop down, and I'll keep the I'll come back when I can, but I'm gonna drop down.
Okay.
Okay, drop down and get your eagle on.
Yeah, I know my friend, he got this dog clipper for, to do his dog, because he said going to the place for the dogs to get groomed, it costs too much, he say, for him. So, he bought the clippers and did it. His dog,
Like you can go to PetSmart, and I think it's only like $25 or something to get a haircut. But
yeah,
Why is not used to other people. He's a pandemic puppy, and you can't stay with your dog. Like you got to drop your dog off and leave. And I don't know how he would do if I tried
right,
to drop him off, because I've seen too many people drop off an anxious dog and then they end up breaking the dog's leg or hurting, injuring the dog because the dog is freaking out.
right.
So, see, DC say the full bath and cut is $70.
Wow. Yeah, but his German Shepherd would let him groom him. And he said it'd be amazed because the dog would not move, but he loved it. He be begging for a haircut. He'll grab the thing and bring it to. No, you already been groomed. I'll be cracking up. I'm like, that's so crazy, dog.
Yeah, there's some dogs that love getting groomed. Bring you the brush here, brush me.
Mm.
But Mogwai's not one of them. You start trying to brush him, he'd be like, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? So I know he would be trouble for the groomers. I know he would.
Hey, DC, I don't know, is it DC or Lisa, the one who came up with the cornbread, milk, sugar, or something? I think that's what it is. DC, I can't wait because it just seems like that. That reminds me the cornbread with uh buttermilk and sugar. I
Yeah,
couldn't get past that.
it's the same.
I
It's
couldn't
Kush
get
Kush.
huh?
It's Kush Kush.
Oh, that's the
You
same as
can
that.
use regular milk or buttermilk. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, but I okay. Then I know for a fact I would like that. But with that buttermilk, that curls my stomach. I like. Can't I can't eat another bite of that. It's good, but nah. Now I got almond milk, and you call it nut milk. I call it almond milk.
Nut juice.
Nut juice. That already sound right. See, I'm not.
Nuts don't have boobs, Rico.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Almond do.
No,
It's
it
right at
don't.
the tip.
No, that's a
It
seed.
is. It almost shaped like a boob.
No, that's the seed.
Almond boob with the
It's
little
not a
tip.
boob. It's a seed. Nut juice. They juiced a nut.
Why does that sound? Why does this stuff sound right for me to say that? Okay, okay. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm done.
Another thing my cousin used to do, they didn't do cornbread. They did white bread. White bread with milk and sugar.
Ew, that is so soggy.
She eats that for breakfast every day. That's like that is her favorite thing.
And I remember my uncle used to make what you call that, French toast, and he always let the bread sit longer in the egg white. I like, ugh, it be all soggy. I'm like, I can't eat that.
That's what I
You
found out.
better, you're gonna. And I'm like, I can't eat that soggy stuff.
I found out from Vance when we were in Texas, because he's always told me he don't like eggs, and I've always wanted to know why, and he could never explain to me. Well, he finally explained to me when we were in Texas. So first problem with eggs was whoever was making him eggs always overcooked the eggs. They hard scrambled eggs. So every time he got eggs, they were, overcooked, hard, overly scrambled
Oh, the
eggs.
ones that be bounced, they'll bounce off the floor.
No, the ones where like literally you see that they be scraping up the crispy crunchy, like
Uh,
really like dried out overcooked.
Ew.
Like the ones that bounced, they were cooked right, but then they got cold and now they rubbery. No, these are like they frying, they cook scrambling eggs to the point where they gotta scrape them and it's crispy crunchies. So that was the
Oh
first
yeah.
thing. He don't want egg. So then the second thing came into French toast. They would take white bread. No, they would take wheat bread and just dip it into a partially scrambled egg. That's all it was, just egg. Dip it on both sides and then fry it and then put it on his plate. And told him that was French toast. But now why you hate eggs. I fully understand. That's not what you was eating. In either scenario, you did not receive eggs. You didn't. I'm sorry. That's not what you should have been given. Because I could never understand why he kept saying he hated it. Because he likes mayonnaise. If he gets a burger, there's mayonnaise on it. Like he eats mayonnaise. He eats tartar sauce. He eats what's the other the Louisiana sauce. I went blank. But he eats all these egg-based, sauces and stuff. So I'm like, he likes eggnog. I'm like, you like egg. I'm not understanding why do you keep saying no egg? So once I got that explained, now I understand. Okay, he was tortured with overcooked eggs, and then I don't even know what that supposed French toast was supposed to be.
I gotta keep trying to tell other people I like the boiled egg is the hardest thing for me to do. It's a texture. I don't like biting in that part. Oh, wait for this scotch egg to be over with. That's the only one that's tearing up my brain right now.
See, but I feel like you might not notice the egg in there because first you gotta crunch through the batter, you gotta crunch through the meat before you finally get to the egg. I don't think you're gonna really notice the egg.
That's what I'm hoping. I really
I
am.
don't think you're gonna notice it because of the way it's completely encapsulated.
I can't wait. I'm a bored of eggs.
I don't like boiled eggs in that people put boiled eggs in. Like in my family, they like to put boiled eggs in greens. Don't do that. I don't want that. They'll put it in, my grandma will put it in spinach. I don't want that. Don't do that.
Now I seen that at the West Side Market. It was
I don't like
spinach
that.
and eggs. I'm like, ooh, who does that?
I don't like that.
What that?
I will make an omelet and put spinach in an omelet. Like that's different. I don't want no boiled eggs in my spinach. And I don't want that. What's another one? The giblet gravy to go over your dressing. They put boiled eggs. I don't want that. The giblets, the boiled eggs in the dressing. I don't want the eggs in it.
What?
I don't want that. That's the Southern country way. Yeah. Mm-mm. I don't like it.
I gotta ask my aunt and them, do we have any Southern people in our family?
Yeah, it throws me off, especially with dressing. If I put a spoonful of what should be cornbread dressing in my mouth, and I suddenly feel a smooth piece of boiled egg yolk, egg white. This no. Mm-mm. I like the giblet gravy minus eggs. Don't put no boiled eggs in it. I make it with no egg. I don't want the eggs. I don't want the boiled eggs in it. It throws me off. It really does. The random boiled eggs that Southerners put. Yeah. Mm-mm. Now my potato salad is full of eggs. I love boiled eggs in my potato salad.
See, let me tell you how I used to do it. I used to mind eating that potato salad, but them little white little parts had to come out of there. I suck it off.
No, that's what I do with the people that put raw onions and bell peppers in potato salad. I'm gonna pull them peppers and and onions out. Ugh, I don't put no raw vegetables in my. It'd be different if people would go ahead and saute the onions and peppers and then let it cool and then mix that in potato salad. I would eat that.
All right.
I don't want the raw, crispity, crunchy. No.
I had a salad like that before. I like potato salad. I'm like, why is it so crunchy? And you can taste it. I can't
And big
eat
old
that.
chunks of celery. I don't want that in there either.
Yeah.
Potatoes
Or
are soft. Why would I want something crunchy in my soft? No, that's weird.
Or they make potato, what's that, macaroni salad, and with no, it don't got no taste to it. I'm like, no, that's wrong.
I don't think I've had any macaroni salad didn't have no taste. I've had
I
pasta
didn't.
salad didn't have no taste. They just want to drizzle it with a little olive oil and lemon and be like, that's
Oh,
pasta salad. That's not pasta
that's not
salad.
pasta
That's just
salad.
pasta. You have yet to create salad. You have yet to turn that into anything
Or
other than pasta.
or either what it is, they took a little bit out of everything, then mix it. Boom. No, something is no. Mm-mm. You didn't let that sit.
Walmart even has a store-bought potato salad I'll buy. I will buy Walmart's deviled egg potato salad
Mhm.
because that's almost exactly what my potato salad tastes like. That's what my granny's potato salad tasted like.
Okay. Nope. Then now since I can't have, oh, you know what? I seen that vegan mail at Walmart. Now we gotta talk about this. I ain't buy it because
But it's
when I
expensive.
turned it over at the bottom, it looked like kind of slightly like a green, maybe I don't know what I was looking at. It looked like it's kind of green, but the inside it looked like somebody just decided let's just squeeze some nuts and squeeze it in there and
But you
leave
probably,
it.
just like when you buy the all natural peanut butter, you probably have to mix it back up. It's gonna separate because it's not, you know, it's not
Okay,
real.
okay,
It's
okay.
not eggs, so it's oils and butters, so it's gonna separate. You got to mix it back up together.
Oh, okay, okay. Next time I go and buy it
If it was
because I
green,
said,
it was probably the olive oil one because that oil.
yeah, and you can see it in the center. I'm like, oh no, I don't like the color. I don't like the way it looks. Everything it threw me off. I'm like, eh,
Yeah, you're gonna have to mix it back up because it's vegan. It's not gonna be the regular stuff, so it separates.
I'm gonna try it.
The egg
Cause
is the binder, so there's no egg in there, so there's no binder in there.
oh, okay. Cause I still keep mixing my avocado and everything. I might put maybe a few pinches of I will use one little baby tomato, one of them little cherry tomatoes, and squeeze all that junk, all that goop they be having all up in that. I know you know what I'm talking about.
The seed.
That's goop. Yeah, that's goop. You gotta take that goop out of it and then cut it up really nice. I could do it that way. God, mine be cutting up salad and be leaving all that gook in there. I'm like, why you keep leaving the gook? What is the gook? All that seeds attachment to the brain. Nasty. You just
There's
don't
no
like
brain in
tomatoes.
a tomato.
She said maybe you just don't like tomatoes. That's all. I don't want much of it in there.
See, that's
She
I've
said,
never liked tomatoes in a salad because I don't want the seeds, the juicy seeds dripping everywhere. It's weird to me. I don't. I'd rather put. I used to put cucumber in there. I put celery in there. I don't want the tomato in there because I don't want the juicy drippy.
yeah, it's nasty. I don't
It,
see the
'cause
pleasure in that.
it makes your whatever dressing you put on it, it's gonna make the dressing look funky. You got weird, tomato juice dripping on. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I never cared for tomatoes and salads. Only time I wanted tomato was on a sandwich, on a burger, or on a like a BLT.
Mm,
Now I can't eat them anyway, so I can't even have a
yeah.
tomato. But
Yeah, because that's me. I if it's on a sandwich, no, it got to come off. Uh, No,
like
because
I had an aunt, or I have an aunt, who will just she'd get a tomato straight out of Papa's garden and just eat it like an apple. I couldn't do that.
I heard of that. Uh, Store bought though, it never they don't taste the same. Yeah, but a tomato is just a tomato.
My Papa has always grown tomatoes and peppers. If he's not growing anything else, he got tomatoes and peppers grown.
Mm. Somebody wanted me to make some spaghetti for them, and mine said, "Well, you can forget the tomatoes. They ain't going in there. You might have the tomato sauce, but you ain't gonna put no tomatoes in it."
Oh, she mean whole big old pieces. I don't like that either. I don't
Yeah,
want big old chunks of tomatoes in my
and
spaghetti.
they like it. It's got a little chunky to it. I
Yeah.
said I could cut it up real fine, but that's how you want it. But I ain't gonna eat it, and so I ain't put that. When I made it, I said, "Now you want something in it? Put it in there yourself."
Now, my chunky, if you want chunky in spaghetti, I'm going to give you chunks of zucchini. I will give you chunks of eggplant. I will give you chunks of broccoli. I'm not putting chunks of tomatoes in it. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll give you chunky, but it will not be chunky from tomatoes.
So they wanted me to make chili for them too. Well, you better specify how many beans he. He don't put a lot of beans in his chili.
I don't want no big chunks of tomatoes and chili either.
That's nasty. I be picking that out.
I think that's a cheap way. Like they think they gonna fill up the pot with tomatoes as opposed to meat or beans.
Yeah, it's just don't. It's not good to me. I have to literally move that out in order to really enjoy eating the chili. And then my chili, if it's a big pot, I will like one can. I'm gonna smash them up pretty good and put it in there, and then another half a can of beans. I might just add just a little of that in there. Then that'd be it for me when it comes to chili. I don't care for it's too many beans.
I mean,
People
technically, you don't
love
have to.
beans. I'm like,
Beans don't have to be in chili at all. You don't have to have beans.
right, that is true.
Chili is the base, not the bean. The bean is if you want some beans. I didn't even know my granny made beans when she made chili until I was an adult, and I realized there was a pot underneath the cornbread. And when I lifted up the cornbread to see what was in the pot, it was a whole pot of beans. And I said, Granny,
My,
when did you start making beans when you made chili? And she said, I've always made beans when I made chili. And I was like, I didn't know that. She was like, because you don't eat beans. I'm like, no, I don't. So I just never knew they were on the stove. I got my cornbread, my chili, and my rice, and I went and sat down.
as a matter
I
of fact,
never,
that's how it was. That's how they had did it. One family, but being around other families, they got it all mixed up. And either my aunt remember when I had made chili, she said, "Where's the beans at? Who put beans in chili?" That's just weird to me. But it came along. That's how they like it. That's how I always see it. But I ain't too crazy about
when I
all the
make it
beans.
now, I got beans in it because my girls love beans and they want a lot of beans. So I usually do like a 4 or 5 bean chili because that's what they like.
Wow.
But if I was just making it for me, I would put no beans in there. I would just make the chili.
Hmm. So I could take sloppy Joe and make it into spaghetti
Mm-hmm.
or chili. Well, then it'd be a little too sweet, but it'll work out.
So
A
I
lot
don't
of
like
people,
sloppy Joe out of cans. So I make my own sloppy Joe because the can has started tasting more and more bitter as years went by. Because I can remember
yeah,
what it tasted like when I was a kid. It was actually good, but now it's real twangy,
yeah, it is twangy.
real
Yeah,
twangy, and then it's starting to taste like the can at the same time. I just figured out how to make it myself.
it's best to make it yourself. At least you don't get that can taste. That can taste is awful. Like you can't. Once you start cooking your food and it start tasting like can,
Yeah,
it's
you can
nothing you could
never
do
get
to
rid
it
of.
to get rid of it.
Yeah, there's no removing that can flavor. Once it's in there, it's in there, and it intensifies as you heat it.
And a lot of people talking about ain't nothing wrong with that. You put it on a hot dog. Oh, you better taste that can. It make you want to put it down.
Like there's some canned stuff that you can buy that's okay. That the flavor is not going into the food, but then there's some stuff it goes into the food.
Very
I
much
think it
so.
depends on the type of cans, like if they treated the inside or not.
Yeah.
I think when it's anything with tomato, they need to have treated the inside of that can really well before they put that tomato based whatever in there because it absorbs the flavor.
Hmm.
Or they should just start selling it in jars.
Well, wait a minute. I watched my friend today. You know, just went down there just to get a good glimpse at it today. He up there taking his raw meat, putting it in a jar, and fermenting it. He had asked me, "Do I want some?" I said, "Nope, I ain't want none before." It tastes very vinegar, but it was cooked. But I don't know how he does it.
I
I
don't know
just
that I
ain't.
want no fermented meat. That don't sound good at all. And it
Yeah, he
sounds like
put
it
it.
smells really bad.
Well, he take it once he put everything in it, put the meat, and then he sealed the jar. No, put it in, then he seals the jar, and it gotta be merged underwater
Mm-hmm.
just for a certain period of time. Then you take it out and put in a dark area to let it ferment. I be sitting there.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
when you open it, I know it stank. There's no getting around. Fermented kefir stinks when you open it. Fermented sourdough stinks when you open it. I know meat stinks when you open it and it's fermented. There's just no getting around that. It's meat.
mm. Kim said no thanks.
Mm-mm.
And he said he been doing it since his grandfather taught him how to do it. And he put a lot of stuff up. I'll be like,
Could you imagine the smell of fermented chicken? Ooh, mm. Fresh chicken stinks. I can just imagine if you let it ferment. Oh my god. Oh,
but I'm gonna try it though. I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to try one of your things, so I can do it on the channel, and I'll be honest about it. I pray that smell don't come out that jar. Cause it be looking good the way he got it set up with the vegetables, the chicken, everything going in it. But it's the idea in your head is how long that been sitting in a jar? Is that raw? That's raw chicken. He said, if you didn't have no refrigerator, how would you store it? I said, oh, okay.
dry it,
Hi.
dry it.
Yeah, dry it out. Yeah. He doing a lot with it though. So he made some chicken jerk, fish jerk. Um, he making everything. Now he got that special stove where he could put all his candy and dehydrate it. I said, nope, I don't want none of that.
Go get the package off the porch.
That make that candy extra sweet. Nope, I don't want none. I don't care the crunch for the crunch because it's just too sweet.
What candy?
That dry freeze candy.
Oh, I like the but no, it wasn't the candy. Because Shaylin got the Skittles. I didn't care for
Yeah,
it. But I like
was it
I
too
like
sweet?
kind of too sweet, but too I don't know, it was too something. I didn't care for it.
No.
But I like freeze dried ice cream.
Nah, yeah, I do like that. That is, I say,
I love that was delicious.
yeah. Now that right there, I don't mind eating that. I'm cool. If I can have the cold ice cream, the dry ice cream is better. I want him to make me some ice cream though. He said, "You want some chocolate mint?" Oh, I'm like, hell no.
Real
Don't put
Master
those.
said, "What kind of flowers do you want at your funeral, Rico?"
Uh,
He talking about after you eat the fermented meat.
oh, I don't know. This give me some roses. I don't know what I was thinking.
Black what?
Jesus.
Black roses. They call them black, but they're not actually black. They're like a really, really, really dark purple red color.
I don't know, Kim. Yeah. You know what? I might do that tonight. That flood another. Because I got fl- 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 put another.
Fluff.
Oh,
It's
fluffer nutter.
fluffer.
Fluffer nutter. Okay. All right. Yeah, I might. I got crackers. I might do it with that. So, do I put the fluffy stuff on one cracker and the peanut butter on the other?
And then smash it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. All
Or
right.
you can just put both on one cracker and eat it like that.
Can I have some? Can I have some milk with that?
Yeah,
Okay. How many?
however many you want.
All right. I'm
I
so
want you to
terrible.
try it. Like you can.
All right. I get,
Trying to figure out
first.
what size this is. It says some 4P. What the heck is a P? What is this?
All right. I could do first time trying flood another by Leilani Kitchen. This is a weird combo. That is a weird combo. That is a
No,
weird combination.
it's a very popular combo. It is not weird. I think these might be yours.
All right. Hey man, I got a question. Don't they got Reese cups like that? I seen it with marshmallow and peanut butter, and I said, no, somebody
I saw a
lied.
picture. I think it was peanut butter. I'm not. It was peanut butter, marshmallow, and banana. I think is what I saw.
There's actually marshmallow. Where the marshmallow?
Yeah, yeah. I would do that challenge. Get that one out the way because I ain't never had that before. And way and I that day I saw Annie eating it on her channels. That just looked like that was just complicated. I'm trying to say, how is she gonna try to swallow peanut butter and much? Ugh, well, and she ate like 3 sandwiches of that stuff. Well, it might be good. I just ain't ready for something look like something that would just gonna ruin my peanut butter. But I do it. Ain't no problem. I'm cooking spaghetti.
This is like my light show.
I'm hungry. Shoot, if you cooking spaghetti, I know I'm hungry.
That's how we were.
Uh,
Lunch.
Trey. Where's Ray Osman to?
yo, you keep hearing food. And I know I got yours to do too, but
How many you
I'd
got?
rather get some good bread with that peanut butter.
Yeah. How many shirts do you have?
What's it, peanut butter honey sandwich? I mean, peanut butter syrup sandwich. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Or was it syrup? Oh, shoot. I don't know. I got to find that list.
Including the seats. It's three.
Three. Okay. So yeah, that's yours. That's Ray's. Where's his answer?
Maybe three or something.
Yeah, I got to find that. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It's been an hour and 34 minutes. What anybody ever ate spaghetti? Wait a minute.
Yes, I
Yeah,
love me
spaghetti
a
on.
spaghetti sandwich. Spaghetti sandwiches are delicious.
Yeah, with that little butter on the bread.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah,
Mm-hmm.
boy, that's right up my alley. No, but like this. Oh yeah, with garlic bread, yes. and spaghetti. Now that right there, oh baby,
No, that
hey,
leftover spaghetti on some buttered white bread. Oh yeah.
shoot,
That's a good
that's
old
heaven
sandwich
right
right
there.
there. One day I'm gonna try a lasagna sandwich. I'm gonna try that one day because it has to be amazing. I've never done it, but I'm gonna have to try it one day.
What you gonna put it on bread?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, the same way I do the spaghetti. I'm gonna try that one day with some lasagna. Because lasagna got even more flavor than spaghetti. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's gonna be on bread.
So is the spaghetti. So
I
is
guess yeah, it makes sense, but yeah, I'm just not because I'm looking at the pasta for lasagna is pretty big, but it's going
but
on a
you're
slice
not
of
putting the
bread.
entire lasagna on there. Some leftovers. You just gonna put a little bit, like you do with your spaghetti on the sandwich.
Oh, I bet that'd be good as a grilled cheese, like
Oh my
and
God! See, now
toasted
you
on
making it
both
worse.
sides.
Now you making it worse.
Lord have mercy. Boy, I'd be on
That's some
heaven for
healthy
real.
stuff right there. That's real fat.
Hey, I would love that real fat.
You gonna be real big backish. That's real fat right there. That's yeah.
Shoot, that'll make you go to sleep for a little bit. Yeah, with everything else. I'm gonna try that. Who just gave me a good idea? I'm gonna try that. I could buy the lasagna. I don't care. I'm gonna just docken it up a little bit more. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Give me a nice put some cheese down on that thing, some garlic, and put that lasagna down and let it. Yeah. Thank
Add
you,
some
Leilani. I'm
extra
gonna try.
provolone cheese. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta make lasagna soon. I definitely need to make lasagna soon.
I did
That to
as
be
a
tried.
child. Yes, that's heaven right there. You see, you eat it now and pay for it later. That's me. I'm gonna pay for that later.
Now, Kim, something that my children do, I don't know if anybody else in the world does this, but my children like for me to make butter beans, the big giant lima bean, the big one, because I don't like regular
Oh,
lima
I
beans.
love them.
But
I
them big
love
old
that.
butter beans, my kids will take that and put that and make sandwiches with that. Or they'll put
Yes,
a tortilla and roll it up and make a tortilla and yeah. I love
yes.
it.
Oh, yes. I take it. I put that with beans. With the beans and put some meat in there with some little cheese and roll that with them big butter beans. Yeah, we could go out for lunch. I could go out lunch with them because I'm gonna drive back sleep. Yes, I didn't think nobody else did that,
My
and I
kids,
and I
my
said I would
kids,
never put it up on my YouTube because I said I ain't never seen nobody do this, but I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do this.
my kids. The first time it happened, we were in a rent house. So Rayon was about 5.
Uh,
And I had made butter beans. And she came in my room. She said, Mommy, look, I made me a sandwich. It's so good. And then after that, Rayon here. After that, from then on, she'd be like, Can I make a sandwich? It's yours. From then on, she'd be like, Can I make a sandwich? Can I make a tortilla? Go ahead.
Shoot, them butter beans. I wouldn't care if it was without meat. I could do it with turkey butt, whatever. I don't care. We're gonna wrap that. I make quesadillas out of it. Yeah. Hey.
Mm.
Ooh-wee.
Kim, did you just hear what just happened? So I ordered, because spring break is coming up, so I ordered both of my children, a few little items, some shirts and shorts for their spring breaks. And I told Rayon to come get her stuff just then, and she was all frowned up, looking like. And then as she's going out, she drops some. She had to pause to look down and pick it up, and then she looks at it. She goes, "Are these Juicy Couture?" And I'm like, "Uh-huh." She goes, "Oh, thanks." Oh, so it wasn't thanks until you realized what it was. There was no thanks until she saw the brand. Oh, thanks.
That's funny.
All right, you little bougie brat. She's like, huh, huh, huh. And then she read it. Oh, is this Juicy Couture?
All
Yeah.
right. All right, guys. I'm about to boogie woogie myself off here. I gotta keep trying to take this other stuff to clear me out. So I'm all clogged up in the head here. Ouch. I'm tired of this weather. I really am. 72. Now it's 41. Then tomorrow it's gonna be like 50s or going in the 60s and then back in the 40s. My head can't get enough of this.
Yeah, I went outside to take my guy outside yesterday. It was cold. I was like, what the heck is going on? It was freezing. It's still cold now, though. It's only 69 degrees right now.
Yeah, well, it's 40 something. It's raining. That's the reason why I'm all clogged up. I want to do these, get these challenges out the way. Thank you. I'm put the name back on there with the cake and gravy, but I'm gonna fix it my way. Yes, thank you. That's a blessing. Yep. But I'm gonna try this flood the fluffy
Fluffer,
nutty fluffer.
fluffer, nutter,
I'm gonna write that down right now. Fluffer. Put the
nutter.
fluffer on
Yes,
it
fluffer, nutter.
and nutter. Thank you. That I got it down the right way.
On crackers, what kind of cracker? You got Ritz cracker or what kind of
I
cracker?
got rich. I got rich cracker
So that you're gonna be trying my grandma's favorite. She likes her fluffer nutter on a Ritz cracker.
on a rich cracker. Mm. I'm going to send you a plat. Yes, I'm down. I'm down. Oh yeah.
What she make? What she getting the plate of?
Spaghetti.
Oh, DC making spaghetti?
Yep. I'm ready. I hear you, Diesel. Yeah. Because to me, I'm gonna tell you, it just sounds on weird side for me. Because I
What?
don't think you never supposed to mix marshmallow with peanut butter. That is just a ruined thing for me.
It's good. It's so good.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
do
I
it.
told you, you add a dollop of Nutella, and you really lose your mind. You add some Nutella. You know how you like chocolate
You mean what you mean what the marshmallow fluff?
with the fluff and the peanut butter. Add a little bit of Nutella.
Oh, I didn't get no Nutella.
You can do that later.
Yeah.
You can do that later.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing that. All right, guys. Wait a minute. I'm gonna drop the link for a second. Wait a minute. Drop the link. Okay, drop the link. DC is coming up. I want some of this spaghetti. I like a lot of meat, a lot of cheese. I'm gonna make it ooey gooey. But I ain't never had it in a casserole, and I want to try that too. I think you have fixed that quite a bit a few times, didn't you?
What?
Spaghetti in a casserole.
Oh, baked spaghetti? Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, y'all talk about food one more damn time. Hold on. Hold on. How you switch?
All right.
You switch it, yeah. I'm not used to the phone part. Front, back. There you go. So I'm using these noodles right here.
The veggie
Ooh.
noodles.
Yeah, I'm using veggie noodles. I got that in there. I'm putting sausage in there, turkey meat and ground meat.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna have these right here.
Yes.
I don't know why on my side it did not show DC saying what she cooked. I heard Rico read something, but it's not on the screen.
What you mean?
Like when you told him what you were cooking, that's not over here. All I see is I'm gonna send you a plate.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a plate, and then she say drop the link for a second.
Like I never saw where she was, saying, I saw where Kim was saying anybody had spaghetti on bread, but I never saw DC actually type she was making spaghetti. It didn't show up on my side.
Yeah, that's what I had said.
Oh.
They talking about
Yeah. You know DC is tricky. She like to slide things in.
I can see it on the when I go to the YouTube, I can see it over there, but for whatever reason, it didn't show up on my side on StreamYard.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said it. I said it. I said it's my turn to cook, so I said let me show them. I was gonna record, but I ain't feel like all that today.
Yeah.
Vibing a little bit. It depends on how she feels. I'm just basically doing the sausages in it. Then I'm gonna mix it up.
Oh yeah, baby. Baby. Get in my belly,
All the
belly.
dishes.
Huh?
I said DC be using all the dishes.
And I clean as I go. Trust me, I don't. Mama told me to clean as I go.
Yeah, that's what Granny taught me too, but she also told me to cook it all in one pot too.
Oh well, I'm gonna mix it all in one pot after I finish this.
I know, which is why it's crazy. You doing it, you cooking it in separate, then you gonna mix it.
That's how I've been taught to cook.
All in pots.
I mean, they got onions, green peppers, and celery with mint garlic.
Okay.
Diesel Wolf says she'll be over at 8, DC. Save her a plate.
I got you. You know, I got people in here. I got a bunch of hungry people.
I just want a little piece of that meat. Can I grab it? I just
All
taste the meat. I like the meat straight out the Thank you.
Thank you. That was good.
That's the best part, just to taste the meat.
They nice and soft. I'm about to drain that little thing.
You know what? I'm gonna buy them, man, because I like that as what. So how would you call that? You don't call it spaghetti when you're using them type of noodles. So
That's veggie noodles.
veggie noodle spaghetti.
hold
Don't say spaghetti. Just marinara or pasta. Spaghetti
Okay.
is the name of the noodle, not the name of the dish.
Gotcha.
What we
Okay.
eat and call spaghetti is bolognese. So
You're
you
like,
would say you having veggie bolognese.
okay.
to
Or ragu. Ragu is the name of the sauce too.
cookie.
I wish they would put a piece of wax paper in between those, because you be losing seasonings and cheese when they do that.
What you mean?
Right.
When you trying to rip it apart like that, like if you get the one that's coated with cheese, you rip the cheese off trying to pull them apart like that.
Right.
Because that's just the regular garlic. If you had the cheese one, it pulls it off.
Oh, the cheese one.
Yeah, they stack them the exact same way, and when you try and pull them apart, you pull the topping off. So you be having a slice that's got stuff on the bottom, and the next slice has nothing on it.
All right.
They can add a little wax paper.
See. Oh, you don't take long. Oh, you got one thing doing, the other one doing everything.
I made baked turkey wings and rice last night, so that's what we having. We have that again tonight.
I had some with fried eggs and onions.
I gotta get myself some rice. I'm not a rice eater, but I definitely gotta get it.
I love rice, and that's one of the few things that did not get put on my list of stuff I can't have. It said I could still have my rice. I was like, thank the Lord. If that had been on my list, I was gonna cry. I was gonna cry if it told me I couldn't have my rice. Only rice he said I couldn't have was wild rice, which I don't like that no way.
Right.
As long and rice with gluten, which I don't want no gluten rice anyway. I buy real rice. At least you got a dishwasher though. You ain't got to worry about actually having to do it.
Well, you know.
Shaylin, what are you doing? My children are so weird. Shayla's sitting on the counter in the bathroom just cuz. I'm like, what you doing? She's like, I don't know. You just randomly decide to sit in the bathroom? Him said, DC, I like to make my garlic toast by putting salted butter and garlic powder on French bread and put it in the toaster oven.
That sounds good, but it's supposed to be bread.
We couldn't hear you. We can't hear you, DC.
I said, normally it ain't ready for the house. So they fine.
They don't fit.
Or the house.
Do they fit?
Rico, you better come.
Everything off until you try it on to see if it fit.
I'm coming over there.
I'm about to put the there.
So I ain't right down the street from you.
I know you kind of far.
Well, I figured something out.
I'm gonna drop it here. Then I'm gonna wash this pot.
Good. Great.
This is hot.
Try on the swimming suit with your underwear on.
Oh,
It's not the whole thing. It's supposed to be the whole thing. What the heck?
uh-oh.
Hey, DC, that's what I do. I be cooking and cleaning at the same time.
I'm playing
I
that.
can just
All
cook
right.
and and let all them dishes sit there. You like, nope, I'm about to fall apart.
Uh, no, it's my turn to cook. So I'm like, when I cook, they don't do it like I be like, I ain't trying to be cleaning up. I be wanting to get that out of my face.
Right.
So I don't have time for that. Once I go downstairs, my food and everything, I want to chill for the remaining day. I don't want to have no type of But see, my mama told me to cook as you go.
No,
I mean, clean as you go.
separate, and it didn't show me that it was separate.
All right. Yeah, yeah, but it's about to go down. Rico, you want some?
Oh, you know I do. If it's food, I'm ready to eat.
Yeah. Now I let the sauce cook in there for a while, and it's gonna be good to go. Let that sauce cook in there. Gotta get that sauce.
Wait, but my cousin looked at my refrigerator and freezer, looked all through the cabinet. He like, man, you don't got nothing weird. All this is normal. Are you okay? I said, no, I'm just doing it just for 1 month. Okay, then I can better watch your stuff then.
See, then I'm
Trying to get stuff ordered for the girls for spring break. They only got the top of the summer suit.
it didn't come with everything.
Apparently not. It when I read it, it says it's the whole tankini. But then when I go back in and go into description, then it say just the top.
That happened.
You broken up, we can't hear you.
I ordered some true religion sweatpants, right?
Uh-huh.
$75, right? Thinking it was the whole sweatsuit. It was just the pants.
Oh no.
I said, really?
Like if they listed it like that, it would have been fine. But it was listed under, with the complete suits.
Wow.
So now I'm over here scrolling, trying to find something that's gonna come in time,
Well, she have it by time.
or that I can pick up in the store.
Rico, how you feeling, man?
I'm doing a little bit better. I'm still tired,
Uh-huh.
and now I think I got a head cold.
Oh, Lord.
So it's just taking me a little bit longer.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you, yesterday, it was just, like I say, half the time, I might not say nothing because I'm busy with the baby and stuff. But the whole time, I'm listening. I got headphones on.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I was, and that's why I said we praying for you.
Thank you. Because I tell you, for my head to spin like that for almost 30, 35 minutes, I was waiting for that ride to be over with.
I know. I know that's right.
I mean, come on, they told me.
As long as you're aware, you aware what's going on now, you ain't got checked out. Where some people, they don't even go get checked out. And
Right.
They done hurt themselves, not knowing what's going
And
on.
now I realize it when I had got off the day off my live. Now I know why my chest was hurting me. I actually fell and hit that floor because I chipped some my top teeth and one of my bottom teeth. I gotta get that checked out too. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's something I can remember why my chest was hurting when I went to the doctor. Like, why my chest is hurting? Why is something I can't? Mm. Yeah, I went flat down on my chest, knocked the wind out of me. Because when they told me when I had slight vertigo, you know, I'm like, okay, it's not. I don't know what they mean by it, but if you saying I'm dizzy, that ain't bad. Shoot. But that night I sat down, ready to do a live video, because I think I let Leilani know. I said, I feel kind of weird, but I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, you told me, and then you told me the next day you was at the hospital.
Right. Dude, my head literally was spinning. It didn't feel like no roller coaster. It felt like the whole world was just spinning.
Mm.
And when you don't have no control of your body, that's crazy.
There you go.
Oh, look at it. It's stirring together. They're getting along. They dancing together in that pot. Yes, yes.
But you gonna
Yes,
make the rest
yes,
with the
yes.
rest of the pasta. You gonna make a
Love it.
pasta salad?
Huh?
What you gonna do with the rest of the pasta?
This is for Penelope.
Oh, okay.
For the baby. So now I'm about to wash the dishes. The stuff,
Cheese and butter on there.
the bread, yeah, all that's going. I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit so it can marinate inside each other.
Oh, okay.
Meantime, I want to clean up my
What's the temperature down there?
Today it was like 50 something. I think it's going up. You know, we got the most bipolar weather. It's supposed to get in the 60s. It was close to 70. The next thing you know, it dropped down to 40, 20, 30. March is
It's
crazy.
like
March,
41 out there.
it could snow any given day out here in March.
Right.
And that's when I do a video, be like, God damn it, kid.
All right, I got her some bottoms ordered. Rico, what you doing?
I don't know. Crazy.
What happened to DC? You kicked her off?
She kicked her own self off. I didn't know she was off. Leave that Thunderbird and MD 2020.
Shit, you can't be over there
I
drunk
hope it
pushing
ain't
buttons.
that.
You can't be over there drunk pushing buttons.
No, I sure can't. But your auntie really helped me out too. She was telling me anything I need to know, just to let you know to have her to call me or whatever. Yeah. Titan Queen was over there helping me, boys. And now I know Matt have it. The other outdoor Matt, he had trouble with vertigo too. And my dad said I should have let you know a long time ago, because I didn't think it's hereditary. I told my dad I don't blame you for this.
I get
I
it
don't.
sometimes.
Yeah.
My uncle's wife, she had it, and hers was so bad they had to put her in that chair that spins you around the circle that makes the crystals in your head center. They had to spin her
Uh-huh.
around.
Oh,
If it don't want to fix itself, they have to spin you to get the equilibrium back.
oh, oh.
So just make sure you follow whatever they told you to follow to fix it, because you don't want to get in that chair.
I already know what that feels like. I don't want to go through that no more. Yeah. DC said, "Oops." Knocked her stuff off. Oh boy, oh boy, guys, this had been real. I'm going to do a roll call. Go back and everybody thank you for people coming over because I'm not sharing myself up no more. I just get tired of doing it. But let me go up and thank you for the 5 people in the window right now. Okay. I want to thank Leon Life. He came over from Ryan's Live. Thank you for coming over, my brother. Thank you, Kim. I thank you for coming up. Um, Backlash Fisherman, thank you for coming. Diesel Wolf, thank you for coming. DC Kool-Aid and Lisa's production, thank you for coming. Of course, Ryan. Frank G, thank you for coming. Uh, Steve, thank you for coming. And thank you for the blessings as well. I did say Ryan. Let me see. Anybody else? I remember
You say
somebody else.
You say
What's that?
backlash
Yeah,
fisher.
yeah. I said, but I'm backlash fisherman. Yeah, I said that. He liked to joke around too, but ain't nothing wrong with that. But I just want to thank Leilani for coming up and Kim for coming up on the panel. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you, DC, for showing off your cooking skills. Girl, you're getting better. You're getting good. Now it's time for you to make that cake and some ice cream.
She made
Well,
cake.
well, she needed to do it again. I want the cake and ice cream mixed together.
We have made multiple keto cakes, diet cakes,
I, okay.
and we made cookies.
Okay, and cookies. All right. DC, cut the
But you know,
center out of the
DC
of the
doesn't eat.
cake and
You
fill
know,
it up
she
with
don't
ice
eat ice
cream.
cream. She don't eat that.
Well, you don't. Well, she don't have to eat it, but I'm gonna eat it. Let you know I'm just lazy. I don't want to
Well,
do
she'll make it for you when you come to Virginia, because she ain't gonna make that. Who gonna eat
it. That's okay, Nick. I know Nick is not a sweet eater, but okay, I'm gonna help that. All right, guys, y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all take it easy. All right, bye. I'm out.